Happy Tuesday, you all. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day so far today. Sorry, I have to sip a little bit water because I'm so thirsty. For some reason, I feel so thirsty today, so even I drink a lot of water. So anyway, as you jumping on, put in the chat below, let me know where you're watching me from. And if it's the first time you're watching me, say hi. And thank you for jumping on. Hey, Tian, thank you for jumping on. And so, here's the thing. So today, day 5, right? So I'm saying I will do for 90 days straight. And I am telling you guys, oh my gosh, because the challenge I do for myself for 90 days, that I learned something new and I apply that. So, you know, working on myself. And I'm saying, you know, we have a big room to improve, right? Always have a room to improve. So basically the personal growth is the biggest thing I want to work on this year. Align with my business as well. So if you jump on, say hi and share this video. If you share this video, I will give you a full name shout out, and thank you so much for jumping on, you guys. So today is day 5 and I just learned something really amazing and I just applied them for about 2 days now, and I think it's incredible. So I want to share with you guys this one. The tip number 1, that's what I just learned, and 2 and 3 I knew that before, but finally I applied them. So okay, so today 3 tips. And if you have been you just joined the business, you just start your side gig business, your network marketing business, and you heard this a lot, that you have to believe, right? You have to believe in your company, you have to believe in your product, and you have to believe in yourself. So for me, it's believe in company is easy because, you know, the company's right there, track record, every single thing, you see that, right? And believe in the product, yeah, you use them and you love it so much, you see the result, so you believe it. That 2 thing right there is a symbol, right? You can get that belief really quick, really fast. But the number 3, you know, I still working on myself all the time because I don't say that I always believe in myself. Trust me on that thing, right? So if you feel the same way, put in the chat below number 1, let me know that you feel the same way, that, you know, you doubt yourself, even though sometimes your friend, your family say you're amazing, but you didn't think that's why, you know what I mean? So the belief in yourself is really important, because when you believe in yourself, you grow your business faster, and everything you do is see, you know, like more confidence, right? When you increase the belief level, your confidence will increase. And when you have a confidence, you start to attract more people to your business, and everything you do, you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm doing amazing, right? So, 3 tips that I want to share with you guys today. Tip number 1. So if you, I don't know if you read affirmation or not, or you read your goal, like, you know, you write your goal down and you read affirmation, I am whatever I am at, right? So in the past, I don't do that often, once in a while. So I will do it. I do one day and I stop. And then, you know, sometimes I say, oh, I have to do it. I do it again and I stop, right? It's never consistency. So the last few days, I learned something, you know, like together with that affirmation. Now, instead of you read your affirmation, you just say out loud, I am whatever, you say I am that, and you read affirmation about your goal, right? But this technique is amazing. It's called mirror technique. So basically, you look at yourself in the mirror. It's crazy, right? I started to it for about 2 or 3 days now, and I really feel the difference. Seriously, you guys. I mean, I am all about, you know, jump up and down. That's so me. You can see from me right now. I talk with my hand a lot. So basically, that when you say that affirmation to, about whatever the affirmation you want to say, I am, and whatever your and whatever you go with, you just say it's one thing. But when you look at yourself in the mirror, and here the tip, when you look at yourself in the mirror, think about you, when you look at yourself in the mirror, think about you look at your best friend. But the reason when you do that, so you don't start to criticize yourself, you don't start thinking it's weird, you know, I don't look really good today, and all things like that. You know how many things that we say to ourselves we don't tell our friend? We never say it to our friends or anyone else. We are so horrible about that. Seriously, I have to aware of that. There is a book, it called about, you know, what do you say to yourself? It's an amazing book. I forgot the the author name now, but once in a while I pick up the book and I read it again and say, oh my gosh, it's seriously, we just like bombard ourselves with the negative thing, you know, like we just like put ourselves down. We don't do that to our friends. We don't do that to our family. I don't know why we do it to ourselves, right? So when you look at yourself in the mirror and you say affirmation, I am, you know, like whatever the affirmation you say, I am, you know, amazing, or I am whatever, is that right? But when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look straight in your eye. It's you and you right there. So basically when you say it, it's the last few days, I am just right there. I look at myself in the mirror and I just say, you know, affirmation about my goal, what I want to accomplish, affirmation about how, you know, I believe in myself. That affirmation right there, you have your own affirmation. Write it down, because that's way that, because when you read your own, you remember better, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, you know, instead of just say it, look yourself in the mirror. Tip number 1, and say your affirmation when you're in the bathroom, you know, and when I wash my hands, seriously, you know what I mean? I use bathroom a lot, you know, because I drink a lot of water. So I just wash my hand and I just have a, you know, 1 minute straight, and I say the affirmation, and really, it's to build the belief. It's the first few days weird, feel like, oh my God, it's just like not, you know, it's just funny. But the more you do that, the more you increase your, the more you just believe it. A little bit and a little bit. So keep doing that, right? Now, tip number 2. Here how you really increase your belief level as well. And that's really important. So when you have to write it down, that, you know, you have a list of what you need to do for you to grow your business, right? For sure that your, you know, your mentor, your upline telling you doing that, right? So when you write that down, that list, you make sure you have to accomplish that. So don't have to have the long list. So if you just start and you are new and you just like feel like overwhelming and you don't know what to do and you feel like, oh my God, I don't think I'm good enough, I don't think I can do it, I definitely recommend maybe pick 1 or 2, right? Only 1 or 2 activity, 1 or 2 action that you know that you can do, right? And you have to do it. That's the whole thing. You have to complete that, you know, no matter what. If you say that I will reaching out to, you know, like 5 people today, I talked, you know, like to 5 people today, do that number, because when you do it, you complete it and you feel so good and you feel, oh my God, I am doing it, right? And then you start to increase your belief level and you start to increase your confidence level as well, right? That's tip number 2. You have to complete that. So don't give yourself a long list, because the long list make you feel like, you know, oh my God, too many things, and you might not finish them and you start to, you know, start to feel down yourself, right? Now, tip number 3. 3 tip, right? Number 3, that, I don't know why I do that, but like this. Either way, right? So, number 3, you have to celebrate that, okay? So I know this is the one thing that I was terrible, okay, and I still working on that. I'm still working on, you acknowledge about I accomplished something, because, you know, like nobody all day long give you like, okay, cheer you on, hey girl, you did it, you did amazing. So nobody will be your cheerleader all day long when you're working, because, you know, you just do it. We work behind the scene a lot, right? I mean, on the computer, on the phone all the time. So you have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be acknowledge that you accomplished that. You might now look at yourself in the mirror again. You say, oh my goodness, Lon, I'm so proud of you that you finished that task today. So say it. It's not weird, but say it. Acknowledge it. So again, even though if you have a long list now, think about, I mean, like, if you say, okay, you want to do everything, you have a long list. And if you finish only 3 or 4 of them on the list, right? And you still have a ton of them. Don't beat yourself up. Don't say, you are not good. You didn't do what you need to do today, right? Don't beat yourself up. You have to acknowledge the thing you already accomplished, right? Even 2 or 3 things. That's how you build your belief level. That's how you increase your belief level. That's how you increase your confidence, right? So that's simple. 3 tips. Number 1, say affirmation in the mirror. Number 2, write out the list, just short list. and finish the list. And number 3, acknowledges and celebrate yourself for that, because you do it. The more you do that, the more you increase your belief level, you guys. So that's in my 3 tips. Make sure to share this video if you see it's valuable, and thank you so much for jumping on, you guys. And anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous the rest of your day. I got to go because I have so many things to do. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.